Volunteers are drawn to C.A.R.E. from around the world. With a conveyor belt of baboons coming in, they are a vital human resource for Rita. The volunteers come here to help baboons fight back.
Volunteers are really, really important because they turn up because they want to be there, they want to do something like that. They may not know exactly what they want to do when they arrive, but they do by the time they leave. They go away, whether they've volunteered for Rita's project or one of ours, and they're hooked for life.
So many people come to projects like Rita's, like ones that Born Free runs. They engage with the issues, they change their lives, and then they go back to their communities and they talk about those issues and they engage their own people in helping find the solutions to our problems.
Most people have a passion, but they're so scared of their own passion that they pretend they don't recognize it, and that's such a pity. But if you have a passion and you resist it, then it's your own stupidity.
In many South African eyes, Rita is a freak.
If it would have been a choice between my husband and the baboons, I would know what I've done.
Yet, elsewhere in the world, Rita has become revered.
Well, for me, I have to say, I think Rita should be the norm. That's how we should be regarding other creatures, and baboons, so similar to human beings. How can anybody kill, maim baboons?
We have all these different species in the world, and thank goodness there are people like Rita who are working for those that other people don't like.
I think some people have the gift of empathy, and they can understand what it feels like to be someone else. And if that someone else happens to be another species, they're either regarded as crazy or as a visionary. And I think Rita has an extraordinary ability to connect beyond what most of us can manage.
How and
People like Rita are desperately important because, you know, as humans invade more and more of the space of wildlife, then you get more and more orphans, you get more and more displaced individuals, and you desperately need people to take care of them and look after them.
Her legacy is that amazing sanctuary, and the lives that she has saved, the lives that she has improved. She didn't just rescue them, she returned baboons to the wild, and people said it couldn't be done, that it was madness, that they were mad to do it, and yet they succeeded.
Rita's work has to go on, and the baboons need a new fighter for their cause. She only ever trusted one person to take over from her. Stephen is more than capable. With Rita's death on his mind, Stephen comes to a happy place to think and check up on the last of Rita's troops that he released back to the wild.
Yeah, just want to see them and make sure everyone's okay. So.
The location is kept secret for the baboon's safety. Now free from human reliance, the troop stays away. In this vast wild area of bush, they could be anywhere. But the signs are good. They have definitely been this way. There are baboons in the area, but Stephen needs to identify them to know for sure that they are C.A.R.E. baboons.
I can hear them. Yeah, that was Bess. That was Deborah. That's Chuck. We already had Sally and Ezra. Yeah, I always think of Rita. Rita would be happy. She must be looking down and seeing her baboons that she raised, and the rehab method that she put together and release method, and seeing that it works. And that's what keeps me going. I can go back to the center happy and know that keep doing this, get them ready for the bush, find release sites, because it works. It's all worth it.
I think those who are considering reintroducing rare species closely related to baboons into the wild could learn a lot from the experience that Rita Miljo and her co-workers have in building social groups and finding suitable habitats, and the political side of discussing with the authorities and the farmers that this is important and worthwhile, then people will turn to the experience of Rita's project for how to do it.
Something else.
It was wonderful. There are those who don't understand exactly what I'm doing. They're like, why are you working with baboons? I mean, they're alpha, they're aggressive. But then this is something that I really hope to change, because we really need to conserve them, to preserve them, and to encourage people to learn, to visit these places, to know what is really happening here. I think that would be wonderful.
The role that baboons play in the natural habitat, they're not just ornaments, they're part of the ecology of the habitat in which they evolved and which evolved around them. So if you lose the baboon from that habitat, then all the ecological jobs that baboons do don't get done.
You know, we've got to protect environment so that these animals can then have a chance of being released back into the wild.
Like many people who have died, who you wish you'd said things to, yes, you'd like to just express your appreciation for what they've done, and admiration for their determination and strength of character and all those things that make someone like Rita special.
No, there'll never be another Rita Miljo. No, she was unique. Everything put together was unique and perfect for the baboons and for starting this, and for C.A.R.E. and for baboons. It took someone unique like Rita to start it off and get it going, and now we just have to keep it going.
The main purpose in my life, to show people that baboons can be beautiful. I think I had a hand in that, and if I only lived for that, I think I had a good life.